Hello, this is Graphing Linear Equations, Graphing Linear Functions, example 5. And in this example, they give us this function, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4. They say the domain is x is greater than or equal to 0. And we have to graph this. And we'll make a table of values. I'm going to choose some values for x. The choices for x have to be greater than 0 or greater than or equal to 0, so x will never be negative. And I'm going to choose some values that make it easy on myself. X equals 0 eliminates this fraction, x equals 2 eliminates this fraction, x equals 4. 4 times 1/2 is 2, so I'm going to avoid x equals 1, x equals 3, x equals 5, just to make it a little easy on myself. So here's the table of values I made, and I've got x, I've chosen 0, 2, 4, and 6 for x, and we have to figure out the y values here. So getting this ready for substitution, y equals negative 1/2 and then empty parentheses for the x plus 4. And I put in a 0, and negative 1/2 times 0 is 0, so I end up with y equals 0 plus 4, or y equals 4. Next, I'm going to put in x equals 2. So getting this ready again, it's y equals negative 1/2 and empty parentheses plus 4. Now I put in my 2. So I end up with y equals negative 1/2 times 2. That's negative 1 plus 4. And negative 1 plus 4 is positive 3. Next, I'm going to put in a 4. So getting this ready, y equals empty, no, it's not right, it's negative 1/2 times empty parentheses. Y equals negative 1/2 times empty parentheses plus 4. And this time x is 4. So I end up with negative 1/2 times 4 is negative 2 plus 4, and that means y equals positive 2. I'll bet you this is going to end up to be 1. So, and the reason I say that, a 4, 3, 2, 1, I'll bet you it is. Y equals negative 1/2, empty parentheses, plus 4. Put in a 6. So we end up with negative 3 plus 4, and negative 3 plus 4 is positive 1. Now that I have my empty set of, now that I have my table, I'm ready to graph this. And when x is 0, y is 4. X is 0, y is 1, 2, 3, 4. X is 2, y is 3. X is 4, y is 2. And when x is 6, y is 1. So when I graph this, I have to be careful, because x has got to be greater than or equal to 0. So the graph does not exist over here with the domain restriction that I have. So that is the graph. And the last thing I'm asked to do is state the range of this function. And the range, you can see what the range is. Right here, we're interested in the y values. See, the x values, of course, the domain is x is greater than or equal to 0. So x is always greater than or equal to 0. y is always less than this. See, y, the function doesn't exist up there because of the restriction on the x. The function only exists down here, and this continues. So the range of the function is y is less than positive 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, y is less than or equal to positive 4. So the range here is equal to the set of all y such that y is less than or equal to 4. And I wouldn't expect you to state it so formally. You would just say that the range is y is less than or equal to 4.